Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Van and in today's video we're going to have a look at the first KVK or Mightiest Empire. Now this is going to be two-part video series, and part one is all going to be about the preparation stage and part two is all going to be about the war stage. So let's get right into it. Let's open up the main page, and this is the overview of the main screen. And when I say preparation stage, each kingdom earn points in 5 stages. First stage is resource gathering. Stage 2 is unit training. Stage 3 is tribal elimination. Stage 4 is speed up consumption. And stage 5 is power boost. So something similar to the Mightiest Governor, where players compete within the rankings for each category. So let's have a look at the resource gathering. Now, I must admit, I've been a slacker. So I'm not the best contributor in this particular event, but you can see the top performers go till about 30 mil. But bear in mind, this kingdom is about a year and a half in. Right, let's get into details about resource gathering on day one, top tips and tricks. Starting with the king. And why king? Because king and his little elf helpers, tribune and chief elder, can activate a buff for the whole kingdom. King's rights. King's skills. Tax decree. Increases gathering speed by 10% for all silver players. And donates 3% gathered resources to the king for 20 hours. So it's a nice little resource boost for the king, but it provides 10% for all server players, and that's huge, considering you start collecting day before. And why collecting day before? Let me show you. Let's open up a node over here. Ooh. Now, for your gathering marches, your load already consists of 22 mil. So what people do is they gather day before the event starts, so then when the reset hits, they can deliver all their 5 troops with a maximum load possible and already get the first points. Now, how to do it? First thing is you turn off the auto unit quantity. You want your maximum amount of troops to be able to achieve the more load. Now, if you want to go really nerdy, excuse me, you can pop the unit capacity and increase this load by even more. You can also use horses to increase the load. Let's see if I have. There's 2 traits. Swift increases the gathering speed. Well, let's see if any one of these horses are. Well, this is Swift as well, so it's gathering faster. Let's see if I have on this horse. Full stores is increase the load. Yeah. So technically, day before, you could put full stores on all of your to increase even more the capacity of delivery, yeah, on the reset. And then on the day of gathering, you can switch to gathering speed, so you can gather faster. Obviously, maximize your skills, etc. Oh, how is this not maxed yet? Slacka. So, the top tip is gather a day before. Obviously, node is only what? 2 mil? What you can do, if you don't want to mess around, where's our capital? Capital provides you with level 7 nodes. Let's have a 5. And on this node, it gives you 5 mil with a gathering bonus, maybe 5.5, 6 each time. Doesn't tell me how long it's going to be. It only tells me when it's in the node. So roughly at this kind of speed, it's about 5-6 hours to get 5-6 mil. I'm sorry, the calculations, I'm just approximate here, yeah, just based of experience, etc. So during that preparation day before, you will have to obviously set your troops 4 or 5 times to move it into the node until it reaches the full load. Yeah, and then when the gathering day happens after the reset, you bring all your 5 troops in with the maximum load possible. And then obviously during that day, you just keep on gathering. Right, so that is the tax and day before. You can go into details, obviously, for the, let's say you don't have 5 gathering marches or 5 gathering heroes. Some of your warrior heroes, let's say, for example, Josephine, yeah, where is my Josephine? Not Josephine. Wasn't it? No, it is Josephine. Oh my god, what am I bubbling about now? Where is she? I walked past her, didn't I? Oh, this is where I choke, guys. I'm sorry. Should have prepared a little bit better. I've reset her, that's why. Can't even access her. Anyway, let's quickly upgrade her so we can see the talent tree. What I want to show you that there's some heroes that are not gatherers still in the talent tree. You can find the gathering buff. So this one here, yeah, increase gathering speed. So even it's not a gathering hero as such on the surface, still in the talents he or she has the ability to gather faster. So if you don't have, let's say, the gathering marches presets, you can save your troops in the presets. Yeah, your gatherers. You can still, pop in the talent tree and pop the gathering speed. Anyway, at each kingdom within their own progress, you will have different variations of the formations. These are not set in stone formations. These is just what I prefer, what I've been using. Anyway, this is not about efficiency of the farmers. We are talking about, in general, about the preparation day. Boom, that is gathering day. Let's move on. Day 2 is unit training. The way I prefer to do it is by promoting troops. That's how I found you can get the most out of your points. What do I mean by promotion? Now this is sort of end games tactics where you promote your T6 to T7. Oh. And I'll show you why. So by default, I train T6 and it takes me 1 day. If I train T7, it takes me 2 days. So in that amount of time, in those 2 days, I can train twice as much T6. And that means when I promote, I can promote or train twice as much amount of troops, gain more points. So here we go. Let's bash out my swords because I need more swords. I mainly play cavalry and sword formations on this account. So here we go, we can promote, and you can get 7k troops. Or when you train them straight, you only get 3k troops. Here we go, let's just promote a few thousand. This is where I start to sing, 'cause it's an awkward silence, so I need to fill the gaps. Oh yeah, let's promote our troops. Oh yeah, let's promote our troops. Right, let's go to 50k. Bada bing, bada boom. Send them back to training. Sometimes when you know you're not going to be online, I just set them for T7 and let them do their 2-day training. Cool. There's nothing to promote here. I think I already promoted troops last time because I needed troops for action. Let's set this on training. Let's set this one for training. And that should just give us a good amount of points already. Now, I'm not too, how to say, this server is not competitive at all. 49 has had severe civil war and we lost a lot of players, so there's only like a good bunch of people left, and I'm not too competitive here at all. But yeah, obviously this is how you can earn points by training, let's say T5. Yeah, you can get one unit, you can get 60 points. Yeah, so by promoting, increasing that amount of troops, get more points. Makes sense. Anyway, let's move on. Tribal eliminations, you know what it is. It's just, putting your auto battle, and that's it. And here, who has the most stamina? Obviously, use your daily stamina. Not going to use it tomorrow. Then you can use your villages code. Limited time assignments. Temporary rest gives you another 50. And then at the VIP store, you can purchase the stamina, what do you call it, supply, your juice. Yeah. Or obviously you have saved it so much, like I have quite a few here, just acquired from events and from the store. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold here for too long because it's quite easy. Yeah, obviously you can set multiple troops to get going. Just to increase the speed, you can put all 5 of troops running the tribes. Anyway, that's tribes. Let's move on. Let's keep this rapid. So that's day 3, tribal elimination. Now, stage 4, speed up consumption, works together with power boost, and I'll tell you shortly why. In general, unit training and speed up consumption are the big earners. This is where all the big points are coming from. So you want to save your training speeds and your building speeds, your research speeds, etc. Because those 2 stages earn the most points. That's what you can spend the most and make your upgrades. Now, here, yeah, is just save your speed ups and then use them on day 4. And then when you reach your limit, yeah, you're starting to get close to end of your speed ups. The upgrades that you've made finish on day after. So finish after reset on stage or day 5, stage 5, to gain the power boost from that previous upgrade. Does that make sense? Because the building that you upgraded day before, if you deliver it, finish it day after, you will get those power points. And obviously, to gain again the power boost, will need to spend more research speeds or building speeds. So yeah, make sure that you don't go all out on day 4. Yeah, prepare those building finishes so that they end on the day after. So use this. Let's say you have research. Yeah, I don't know, 20 days. Yeah, and you have only left like 35 days of speeds or whatever. So use 19 days and let's say, I don't know, 20 hours. So on the when it tips over to day 5, you only have 1 to 5 hours to finish. And then you can push again to finish, gain that big power boost from those 20 days that you spent on the for the power to get points. Sorry, I'm mumbling. And then again, set another research, maybe a smaller research that consumes less speeds, because all the speed consumption is all here. There's different tactics. Obviously, experiment, get some advice somewhere else on it. But I'm just giving you general idea of how you can play this out. Right. So each day goes by rankings. You have the rewards for each day. It's quite generous. It's quite a good event. You get a good amount of Empire coins. The blue tickets are for recovery. These are good as well. And recovery, something I forgot to mention. After, it's probably more in the war stage, but you get 65% of your troops back. Yay! Now this is amazing because it encourages people to take part and go all in, because you will get the troops back, and this is what the game is all about. You prepare, you grind, and then when the day comes, when Kingdom needs you, you go full out. And after the event, you get 65% troops back. So it's fine, you just do the grind again. So that's really great. I remember at first we only had 30% or 40%, and everyone was like, oh, can't get enough troops for next event. But yeah, 65% is great. Then you have exchange store, you can get medals, universal medals. You have extra universal medals for the ones that win the event, etc. But we will talk about that more in the war stage. So this is all about the preparation stage, part 1 video. I wanted to show you, give you some tips and tricks. Anyway, hope I didn't mumble too much. I hope the information was clear. Any other questions, please comment on the section in the comment section below, or pop in the Discord where I can give you a bit more detailed answers. All right. Thanks for popping in, and I'll see you on the part 2 on the war stage in a couple days later. Bye bye.